Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to Just the Bet Slips, where we promise you one thing and one thing only every single day, and that is to bring you the hot tips to help you old bet slips. And we are here, just me and Rob currently. Pat will be here shortly. He is still trying to figure out that college thing, dude. It's weird, things, people, places. You got to, I'm not going to say what I was going to say there. I stopped myself. You should be proud of me, Rob, for the fact that I did stop myself, because you
didn't want the easy ones.
Yeah, that was kind of a layup. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was. You know that I know that you know that I know that it was a layup, and that's all that matters. But we are here on this happiest of New Year's. Well, it's still kind of the happy New Year. If you haven't been with us, Happy New Year. If you have, well, thanks for coming back, and we appreciate you. Thusly, like I said, this is Just the Bet Slips. We're getting at it. Rob, yesterday, some teams sold the bag for you. Some teams sold the bag for me. Y'all didn't see any of my bets yesterday. It was probably a good thing because y'all would have not made money. I was so close on 3 parlays. I missed by 1 twice, and then missed by a point in a couple of them too. So, but it was good. I kept it away from you guys because I knew I was taking some long shots yesterday. But we're getting back at it, and we're doing some things, and hopefully. Ooh, you and I have some differing opinions on some stuff today, which is cool. That's fine. It's all good. We'll figure it out. But before we do anything of that nature, let's get into the thing to make sure we do not get sued. 1, we are not professional gamblers. The show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Number 2, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford and only bet what you can afford to lose. And number 3, gambling can be addictive, so please seek the help if you need it. Please utilize the resource 1-800-GAMBLER if you find yourself going in, you or a loved one, into the perils and the pits of gambling addiction. Just make sure you're utilizing that. So 1, we're not professional gamblers. 2, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. 3, please utilize 1-800-GAMBLER if you or a loved one is struggling with gambling addiction. We're not affiliated with or sponsored by any specific sportbook, but we are affiliated with Nevin Eyewear and their amazingness. I've got the one in the one link in the YouTube. I'm about to drop it into the chat on X, and if you've got any reason to go or any wants to go and get some sunglasses, Nevin is the place to do it. So make sure you go ahead and drop it in there using our link, and it's a way to get 30% off of 1 pair or buy 1 get 2 free while that offer still lasts. And by using our link, you help us, we help you. Everybody is happy in that situation. So please utilize Nevin Eyewear. Get the best sunglasses out on the market utilizing Nevin. Pat's rocking some. I've got some right here. The only reason I don't wear them is because they're polarized, and my screen does wondrously terrible things with polarized lenses on. So I do not wear them live on the show. But I do wear them out and about. I have 2 pair in my car. I have the pair right here just so I can show them off. I mean, heck, I can show them to you. They're amazing. Look at this. Look at this. All different styles. Got the Doc Robbins Melburys. Got the different shots. It's perfect. So what do you need to do? Go get Nevin Eyewear. 30% off of 1 pair or buy 1 get 2 free with the link in the description. You get free shipping of any order over 50. There's Rob's rocking there too. We are also affiliated with Player Profit. And the best bet of the day, if you use the Player Profit promo code JTBS at checkout, you get 10% off of any of their challenge systems. It's not like it's like a sport book via looks, but how it works is you buy a package that gets you a payroll that is larger than what you buy. Main example is the smallest package is $1,000. Buy 1,000 for $30. It would be 27 with our promo code. You've got to get to 20% profit before you get 15% losses. You got to do that twice. Once you do that, then you can pull out as much of the profit as you want that you have found, and it always resets back to the lowest amount for that drop off. Terms and conditions apply, so make sure you see all of those. They've got a fantastic YouTube video to tell you everything. And actually, there's some exciting stuff coming out with Player Profit, so those terms could change and be even more in your favor, if I want to quote Hunger Games. And we will know those after tomorrow. But we have the best bet of the day, which is what you want to do with Player Profit. And Rob, what is the best bet of the day today?
Yeah, I'm going UConn minus 9.5. This is at minus 110. I had a 10% boost that got it pretty much to even money. UConn has been covering like crazy, especially on the road. They're 5-0 against the spread in the last 5 games on the road. I don't see anything different. This is kind of one of those that it was there. I didn't have to dig too deep because it's kind of to me it's kind of obvious that UConn should cover this game. They've been covering double-digit spreads fairly easily, and even better on the road, which makes no sense. But this team is a very good team, and they're gonna go ahead and cover 10 today. We've been of the best bets. We've been doing the best with college basketball. So that's why I'm sticking to it, because I think I've only missed one going on college basketball, whereas other things have NBA is a little up and down. So I wanted to go with something solid.
No, that's fair. And yeah, hopefully it works out well. Hopefully, we get what we need to get done. And I actually think, yeah, no, we're good. We're perfect with the units is just under. I mean, you're 3-3 with the best bets over the span, but like you missed, I think you're 3-1 in college hoops.
Yep.
And you're 0-2 elsewhere. So yeah, stick with the college hoops, man. Stick with the college hoops. That's the best bet of the day. UConn minus 9.5. He's got it boosted to minus 101, and we will see on whether it hits. But yeah, UConn, why not hit it up? What I mean, Pat's probably betting it because he can't bet on UConn much normally because he's in the great state of Connecticut, and he's also muted. Yeah, there he goes.
Yes,
so now he's gonna take
the idea that I can bet on UConn where I'm at now is awesome. And when I saw this play, I immediately hit it. I immediately snagged UConn 9.5.
Immediately. Well, here's another play that you might want to smack up, and it's the underdog slip today.
Whoa!
We've got the doggos today, all of them going across, and the Nets +2 is the underdog for today. Listen, Nets +2. Here's the reason why. All right, and I'll tell you why. I felt really good about it. The Magic coming off a double-double or a back-to-back. And the Nets have been playing decent basketball as of late. And shockingly enough, I just expect the Nets to show up again. I mean, this Nets team but put up big numbers the other day. So Magic lost to the Wizards last night. Nets, on the other hand, didn't play yesterday, played on Sunday, and they took the Nuggets to the woodshed. Now, I know the Nuggets aren't like the greatest team since sliced bread, but I mean, they beat them by 12 at home. They put up 41 in the third quarter by them. So I'm just saying the Magic played yesterday. Nets have been off since Sunday. Well rested. Magic won't be. Go ahead and take the Nets +2 today. Thoughts? Actually, you're getting a 2.5 right now.
I mean, at home, yeah, I just got a 2.5. I mean, I think both teams are not very good, and I also think that your explanation seems good. It's just at the same time, like the Nets are not a very good team. That's my only concern.
All right.
So I'm looking for-
Listen, fair assessment.
Yeah.
I will say that the Nets, although they only have like 5 wins on the season, I feel like they're a little bit better than that. They have 11 wins on the season. Of their last, hold on, dang it, I just had it up. Where'd it go? Bueller. In their last 7 games, they're 4-3. So like they've been playing better basketball as of late. And actually, if you want to go back even further, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 6. They're 8-6 in their last 14. So, like it's not. They've been playing better basketball as of late, and they're going up against a Magic team that literally played last night. So, that's my thought.
No.
So, there we go. Nets +2. Go ahead. Set it, forget it. Hopefully it hits. Speaking of another one, this one, it's got to get better. I started 2-0. We've had a little bit of a down streak, but I'm going to take Joel Embiid double-double in the 76ers money line today for the performance double of the day. Embiid has gotten a double-double in 3 of the last 5 games itself, and then versus Washington, he's got a career average of 11.72 rebounds and 33.3 points. So I expect him to continue that trend versus the Wizards today at home, in front of the home fans in Philly. Give me the Sixers tonight. Embiid gets the job done, double-double. Thoughts?
Yeah, so I do like the 76ers tonight. I love the money line. I'm going on. You'll see later. I have the other side with the spread because the spread is so big.
Yep.
But I definitely love the money line and Embiid to get a double for sure. He's been on a roll the last like 5, 6, 7 games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, big fan of Embiid. He's finally starting to stride, feeling good about life. So that's where I'm going with the performance double of the day. Brought to you by the PD King, and hopefully we're getting positive units after today. Next, it's the 750 Club. We are making money at that 750 Club. There's one rule of Fight Club, and so you don't talk about Fight Club. There's one rule of the 750 Clubs. You tell every single person you can find. And Rob, what are we telling the people today?
All right, we're gonna start off, and you're gonna see a little bit of difference with I have here with underdog slip, and I'll explain a little bit. But I mean, I'll start there actually, since we just talked about it. I'm going Magic -2. Part of it is a vibes pick. I'm not gonna lie. Part of it is I have a gut feeling, but the other thing is I looked at the last 10 games for the Magic. They haven't lost back-to-back games in the last 10 games. They've followed every loss with a win, even on back-to-backs for the last 10 games straight. So they lost yesterday, so I'm just going to stick with that pattern of them getting a win after a loss. And this is a team that they could get a win because the Nets are playing better, but they are one of the weaker opponents they're going to play. They had a bad loss last night. I just don't see them back to back, but I could be wrong. And if not, if I am wrong, then we'll hit the underdog and we'll still be happy. But Hornets +2. So look, the Raptors are a weird team to me. Every time I bet on them, they just fall apart, and every time I bet against them, they beat me. But I'm just riding the Hornets coming off of a high after beating the Thunder and riding that momentum into this game. And you're giving me 2 points. I think they keep it close. I just talked about the Wizards. +16. 16 is a lot. The 76ers will win this game. I think the 76ers are a better team, but the Wizards have been pesky when it comes to these types of spreads, and I think they keep it inside 10 points, so 16 just feels like a lot. And then lastly, I'm going Rockets money line. Rockets are the better team. They're the healthier team, and they just got done in November beating the pants off of this Trailblazers team. I don't see anything any different today, and I got this at +863.
Yeah, a big fan of the listen, the underdog slip was mainly just let's find a dog that I actually like could make a case for today. But I don't mind the Magic getting the you're right with the back-to-back thing, like they don't lose back-to-back. Yeah. So I'm not,
to be
by
clear,
all
it's
means,
a coin flip game, so I mean I don't mind either side of it, to be honest.
Yeah. And I mean, to tell you the truth on this one, like as much as I love the doggos, like I'd rather hit the 863 if the other 3 hit, right? Like if one of the other 3 hit, like let's get the underdog. But if
Right.
If the other 3 hit, like, come on, Magic, do your thing, right? Like that's
No.
the dream would be the other 3 hit, so then we can't lose, right?
That's fair.
You know, that's the straw that stirs the drink in this scenario. So that'd be awesome to see. But yes, 750 club. Hopefully we smack it. We need it. Haven't hit it yet this month, but I feel relatively good about this 750 club. I can't bet it, but you certainly can at home, and
Yeah.
that's the dream.
Yeah.
That's what you're looking for out of life. And I want to say, yes, it's time, ladies and gentlemen. Quick show today, in and out. It is green, it is soft, it is plush. You get your pointer fingers ready because it is the tabletop. And Pat, you're going to start off with you. What you got today, my guy?
Let's go. Yes, I'm ready. We're back. It's kind of a. I guess I thought I kind of went a little late, but at the end of the day, I did not. All right, so I'll start NBA. A little double double parlay. That's Cade, Cunningham, Cat, and Luca all to have a double double. Got that at 3-1. I think that is a slam dunk type of a bet. All 3 of them have well over 20 on the year, and we've been let down by Cade before. We've been let down by Cat. When Luca plays, he doesn't really let us down. But give me those 3. And then you know what? I went on a Brunson. I went on a captain spree. Give me Brunson 25 points and Nick's money line. I got that at even money. He averages 29 right now, a little over 29. And then I all of these next ones that also I got at 160 are all under his year average. So he averages 29. So I took that down to 25. He averages 6 point something. It's just under 7 assists, and then he averages over 3 rebounds. And it is decimal points. Don't get me wrong, but I did a Brunson parlay. I want to get back onto the Brunson train, and then the one thing that I always do is Cat double double and Nick's money line. Feeling Bucky Blues. I got a shout out to my guy Micah. My guy Micah that I'm living with here at Rutgers. I asked him to give me a hockey pick, and he picked the Blues. So I picked. That's all I got. And he just picked. I'm pretty sure it's Blues Blackhawks. So kind of a rivalry in a sense, but Blues money line 118. So then, and I had to leave where I was because it was getting too loud. But so I don't have the opponents, but as you could see, I went pretty heavy on the favorite. I went heavy on the favorite. So I got Arkansas, Villanova, Murray State, Mercer, Illinois State, and then I threw UConn. Other than UConn, every team in that individual bets has 10 plus wins against the spread. So they're covering. They're covering. As you can see, I then did a 5-point teaser with those 5. Arkansas, Villanova, Murray State, Mercer, and Illinois State. And then I added UConn when I saw Rob's bet. And so they're all favorites. I brought them all down quite a bit. And so I have those 2 teasers, the 350 and the 450. That's what I did it last year. I'm going to do it again. Is to follow the money, follow the teams that are covering at great, that are just they're covering. I mean, the top teams are at 11. The second is 10. So I decided today I wouldn't bet on any team that had less than 10 against the spread, other than UConn. UConn was my one exception. So that's what I got. We'll see what we got. I know I got a lot of bets. I'm still kind of trending less than I usually do, but let's go. Let's have a day. Let's have some fun.
There you go. Absolutely. Duca slips. Next, the professor. What you got to? Whoa. Whoa, look, you with only one box. What is this?
Whoa.
What?
Yeah. So you can't really call parlay one a teaser because three of them are teased 5.5 points, whereas the first one is moved 8 points. So it's more of me just moving the lines. But I'm gonna go Purdue minus 8.5. Purdue is 13-1. 4 of the last 5 they've won by 17 or more. They're shooting 51%, and they've scored 85 plus in 4 of the last 5. The Huskies are 2-2 in their last 4, and they are terrible against the spread this year. Alabama plus 9.5. I moved this line 5.5 points. Both of these teams are playing very well. I just think Alabama's 3-point shooting will keep this under 10. I don't think they win this game out, to be honest with you. I hope they do, but I don't think they do. But I think they keep it inside 10. It'll be a close game coming down to the end. Arkansas plus 1.5. Arkansas is by far the best team in this matchup. They have no issues getting this win today. They're going to dominate on both sides of the ball, and I'm giving us 1.5 points instead of it being minus like 4. I think it is. And then SMU plus 9.5. Again, this is another situation where I think Clemson might win, but if you're giving me the ranked team in this matchup plus 9.5, I'm going to take it all day. I think they are actually 4-point underdogs. I moved it to 9.5. Clemson still probably can win this game, just not by 10. And I got that at plus 245. And then the next one we're going Tyrese Maxey 25 plus. He's hit this in 9 of his last 10, averaging 31 points. Michael Porter Jr., 20 plus points. He's hit this in 10 of his last 11, averaging 25.9. Wemby, 15 plus points. He's hit this in 5 straight, and he's averaging 24.6. And then my favorite bet, a player to bet all season, is going to be Con Knuppel at 15 plus points. He's hit 15 and 11 straight, averaging 19.5. All of these are almost 5 points below their season average. I feel good about this, and I got it at 209, boosted it to 251, and then as you see, I add the Yukon minus 9.5 on the sheet as well.
I mean, why not?
No.
Yeah.
I
Sure.
like that we are becoming a Knuppel show.
Yeah, he might be on my sheet every day he plays the rest of the season.
The Nupple. Might as well, right?
He's the 3-point god this year.
Right. Why not? Next, certainly not least, it's me, myself, and I with something similar to Pat, which scares me a little. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No.
No! I got the double. We got the Embiid and
That's
Cunningham
fine.
double today.
Fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, well, I said similar. It's not exact, right?
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah. Cunningham double is almost a lock, and I like Embiid to get the double today, as you already saw with the PD. So I got that at 394. I've got a loyalty slip of my own today, even though it's not on the loyalty slip. Give me Maxey 37 plus pra, Embiid at 24 plus pra, and the Sixers to cover minus 9.5. So we got a little room there, Rob, that we can both smack that. And then I've got an NBA spread teaser by 12 points. So move the Sixers down to 4.5, the Pistons up to 2.5 plus, Celtics plus 3, Raptors plus 10.5, Knicks plus 7.5, Nets plus 14, Hawks plus 2.5 or plus 1.5, excuse me, Thunder minus 6, and Spurs plus 4, and I got that a little over 1.5. Well, it's actually 1.5 on the button. So yeah, that's where I'm at with my picks today. I got 3 of them, like I said, and just hoping to get that dub. That'd be massive for the program. Is the loyalty slips the only reason that helped me out the last couple days.
Is that every game?
It's not every game on the slate tonight, no, but it's close. It's like 7 and it was 9 of them. Yeah, it's 9 of them. So just grab them and threw them in. So why not?
Yeah. I mean, hey, we need to start hitting these bets. We do.
Man,
yes, we do.
Last night was frustrating. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I missed my NBA teaser because one team didn't cover by 2, and it was a team that was favored by a lot. They were down 9 at half and came back, or 19 at half and came all the way back and won by 4 when they were 6 point or 5.5 point favorites. So it is what it is. Like the fact that I'm only -6, considering how many games I've missed by one freaking leg,
Yeah.
is actually amazing to me.
Yep.
It's mainly the best bet that's been saving me the last few days, to be honest. And I did hit a plus 365 plus 400 on Sunday, so that helped a little bit too. But
I just think that as a show, we need like at least two or three of us on the left side at all times.
I just need a clean sweep one day. Just that,
Yes,
like I haven't had one of those in a
yes,
while. I haven't had one of those in a
yes.
while, and I
Yep.
need it not just for the show or the sheet. I just
Just
need
for
it for me.
you. Just for you. Yeah.
The psyche,
No,
the psyche needs to happen.
psyche, yeah.
Any last calls out there? Listen, we're a stone's throw. Listen, a couple of us are a stone's throw away.
Yeah, you're
Like,
right. You're right.
You
You're
know,
right.
I'm right there.
You're right.
Like,
Yeah.
I just need a couple to hit, and I'm good.
No,
Thank
you know what? You're
Embiid
freaking
Maxi
right.
Edgecombe at 426 helped me out. The loyalty slip helped me out a couple days ago. So,
No, we're right there. We are in. We're not. I feel like we got into a hole last month, like quickly. No, I think if we keep doing it smart, and that's hard to do. Don't get me wrong, but if we continue to just build off of each other, we could be left side and stay left side. It really is like what's the word? You guys are gonna have to help me. Being like good. There's a word for it. I can't think of it right now. Like diligent, or I just think that like we're there. We've been there. We know how to do this. It's just a matter of like actually giving our brains to this show. And I mean, we have Rob, who is now putting together his own slides. We have Jen, who's putting together. We're growing and growing and growing, but we also want to give good picks. That's I'm trying. It might not be working. I'm trying. Yeah.
All right, so real quick, I'm gonna ask y'all some questions. We're gonna go down this. We could do this as a podcast, but I have a playoff fantasy draft tonight. So what I'm gonna do is I've already done my decisions on these games, but I want to do it as a group. Real quick, I'll read off these matchups. You tell me who you think is gonna win.
Yeah.
So Steelers, Texans.
Okay,
CJ, you think the same thing?
Yeah, I would agree.
Right. Jags, Bills. That's a little bit of a tougher one.
Jags, actually, that's where I would. No lie, like their defense is playing phenomenal, and Trevor Lawrence is finally playing like the prince that was promised.
That's the route.
I would go Bills, but I don't hate that take at all.
All right, Pats, Chargers
on that one, to be clear. Oh, the Patriots clean sweep there. Yeah, the Chargers have been trashed the last 5 years.
I agree.
It's just because of the Chargers O line. Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go to the NFC. Sorry, Panthers, Rams. Rams easy.
Rams, and I don't think that's close.
Yeah. It's not. The toughest one I think of the week: Eagles, Niners. I know what.
I'm gonna take my birds.
Niners, Eagles.
To me,
it's the toughest game of the entire week. To be honest,
I don't.
It's Niners. It's Niners.
Wow.
I went Niners
after
also.
The news. Okay.
I went Niners also.
Take a peek at some injury news. That's all I'm saying.
It's Niners.
If is the injury CMC or Brock Purdy?
Huh?
Is the injury with CMC or Brock Purdy?
Purdy.
Really? What's wrong?
I saw a knee or something.
I did not see that. I was gonna say because if it's not one of those two, I don't care. But if it's Purdy, that doesn't matter. Hold on.
Here's my other thing. Like, maybe it's linebacker, not Purdy. Let's see here.
It says Purdy checks out. Bethune is out. Looks like whoever that is.
Trent Williams is hurt. Pearsall's not going to play.
Yeah, I think Williams plays. Pearsall's definitely not playing.
Winters out with an ankle.
But to be clear,
Their defense is trash.
I don't think this game is going to be one of those games that it's going to be that I think it's going to be a shootout, to be honest. I think the 49ers can score against any defense, including the Eagles defense.
They couldn't score against Seattle's.
I think Seattle's better than the
They couldn't
Eagles
score
defense.
against Seattle's.
I think Seattle's defense is better than the Eagles defense.
That is egregious. Egregious, sir.
No,
Egregious.
no, that's 100% true.
Please look up stats for me.
I'm telling you, I'm going off of the last 6 weeks. In the last 6 weeks, the Seattle Seahawks was the best defense in the NFL.
What other team in the NFL besides maybe Houston holds the Bills to underneath 15 points?
Let's say us.
The Bills are also a team that just doesn't show up half the time. They have games where they just don't show up, and it doesn't matter who they play. Like they literally could go against like Washington and put up 25. And you're like, why didn't you put up 50? And it's just because the Bills do Bills things. So like, I'm not gonna look at one game. I'm looking at 6 games leading into the playoffs. The Eagles were leading into the playoffs, and the Seahawks have been on, and their defense has been locked down leading into the playoffs. That's what I'm looking at. I personally think that the 49ers can put up enough points to win that game. I wouldn't be shocked if the Eagles win, to be clear, but I just personally think the 49ers are going to win one late, last minute score or something.
Seattle played a Colts team that didn't have a quarterback, a Rams team that it took them to overtime, a Panthers team that couldn't play dead in a Western, and they held the 49ers down. I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to sit here and like, whatever.
They stopped the 49ers team that hadn't punted in 4 weeks.
That's not true because they punted against the Bears.
Like
twice.
Like, okay, so 2 punts in a game. Ooh. Like they were averaging like 40 points a week almost going into that game.
I'm just being honest.
Like they stopped a team that was averaging 40-something points a week going into that game.
No,
like
you're being honest, but you know what you also are. You're a little scared.
No, he's not scared, but he is biased.
Nah, he's a little scared. Yeah, biased.
I'm scared at the fact that the Eagles should be playing the Packers right now, but Nick Sirianni's dumb. And Kevin Patullo can't fight his way out of a wet paperback. If the Eagles are going to win this game on defense, they're not going to win this game with their offense. So if it's a shootout, if it's a defensive struggle, the Eagles win this game. To be clear. To be very, very clear.
So at least you're realistic.
I mean, he's not wrong. If the 49ers can't put up more than 20 points, then the Eagles are going to win this easy.
The Eagles win this game if it's a defensive struggle. The Eagles.
I do agree with that. If this becomes a defensive game, the 49ers can't win this game. I agree with that.
Well, and we'll obviously talk about this on those shows. But if the 49ers put up 24 to 28 points, they win.
Because I don't trust the Eagles' offense. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think the 49ers get there, though.
That's why I said it's 50-50, because to me, I think it just depends on which game we get. And if we get an offensive game, I think the 49ers win. If we get a defensive game, I think the Eagles win. I just think think that the 49ers can get enough points to get there.
Yeah,
last one for it is Bears-Packers. I want to say Bears, but I don't trust either one of these teams, to be honest.
It's the Bears. It's the Bears. The Packers are so beat the hell up.
I'm not. I'll give my pick on.
You can't. The Packers couldn't fight their way out of a wet paper bag the last 3 weeks.
I agree, but they also didn't have Jordan Love.
Yeah. I'll give my pick on.
I'm not saying Jordan. Look. I'm not saying
much
Jordan
drop
Love's
off in the offense. Their defense.
I'm not
is
saying
trash.
Jordan Love is a world beater, but he's definitely better than what they were throwing up there. It is. I'm not disagreeing with that either. But the Bears have proven that their defense can get run through also.
I'm not going to disagree with that. But here's the last 4 games from the Packers. A loss to the Broncos makes sense. Lose to the Bears in overtime. That was always a tight game. Fine, fair enough. You lose to the Ravens and get smashed. Like, smashed. And we also watched the Steelers, who probably shouldn't be in the playoffs, beat them. Right? Like if you just think about, like, the hierarchy of needs, right? Like, the only reason why the Steelers and the Panthers are in the playoffs because the division winner has to get in. So, like, if you just take those out, right, the Packers just lost to a team that arguably they should be in the playoffs if their rookie kicker could, like, put it between the uprights like he's supposed to. But, like, they had to go to the dog days of summer to possibly get that win. They couldn't. And then I know they were playing all backups, but the Vikings have been god-awful this year. You can only put up 3 points with backups. And the Vikings weren't necessarily playing their full squad either, because let's not lie to ourselves. J.J. McCarthy's a really, really bad quarterback. And the Vikings are kicking themselves that they didn't keep Sam Darnold.
Facts.
So, like, I'm not sitting here saying that, but they literally have lost 4 straight. Now, they won 4 straight, but look at the teams they beat. It was the Giants, garbage. Vikings, I already went over the fact that they're garbage. They beat the Lions in a hard-fought game. That was when the Lions still had thought process in their head. And then they beat the Bears, but that was at home. This game's going to be back in Chicago. It's going to be cold. I don't trust Jordan Love in the cold.
I lean Bears myself also. I also worry because Caleb Williams looks good some weeks and looks bad other weeks, but so does Jordan Love. So that's both of those quarterbacks I have question marks on, and both of the defenses have question marks on.
If Micah Parsons was playing in this game, I'd pick the Packers because he's.
I agree with that too. Yeah, it's that I don't flip in a coin, but I'm going Bears just because I think that they've been a little bit better, more consistent. Which that's not saying a lot, but they've been a bit more consistent this year than the Packers have.
Yeah.
So slightly.
And I'm not so in this draft. Essentially, you want to draft as many players, especially if you can find these teams that don't have buys, because you want players who are going to go deep, but you need points in week 1. The way this playoff structure works, I'm not taking anybody for the Broncos or the Seahawks because I don't think either one of those teams go past the second round. To be honest, the Broncos have a decent defense, but that offense is trash. Like Bo Nix proved to me he's still not ready. Like I don't trust him at all. I do trust Sam Darnold most of the time to be able to get going, but we've also seen JSN get locked down every now and then. If he runs into one of these good defenses, I wouldn't trust the Seahawks against the 49ers or the Eagles, to be clear, no matter who makes it through that game. I would trust them against the Bears or the Packers, but I think they're going to end up playing. If it's the 49ers, I think they end up playing the 49ers. If it's the Eagles, then maybe not. But yeah, I'm going to go with these 6 teams. I'm gonna go Texas, Jags, Pats, Rams, Niners, Bears, and I will sprinkle in some Eagles because I do think that's a 50-50 game. So I want to give myself a chance. And if the Eagles can get rolling, we've already seen what they can do once they get rolling. So I will make sure I get a few of those players. But yeah, all right.
If you want me to be completely, yes, it is a coin flip between the 49ers.
Yeah,
I just think every time in the divisional game or the first playoff game for Philly, when it's in Philly, it's always a defensive struggle. Look at their last 5 runs when they've been at home for the first playoff game. It was 10-15 versus Atlanta. It was like 21-17. Their last time out, their first game last year versus was it the Packers last year? It was a tight game, low scoring. Like that's just what they do. So I'm not gonna sit here and say that like I just don't see a big score on that game. And I want to look at the weather report. It's actually probably going to be okay because it's not going to be bad here.
Another thing is I look at it from a standpoint of whether you believe it or not. If there's some script writers out there, the stories of like the Chiefs are gone. The stories of a lot of these other things. There you do have back-to-back Super Bowl story for the Eagles, but like you having Mr. Irrelevant running deep in the playoffs would be a huge storyline for the NFL. So it makes sense if that really was a thing for that to happen. You also have the Patriots trying to come back and
no, because if that was going to be a thing, the script writer for Mr. Irrelevant is bullcrap. Because if that was going to be a thing, that the 49ers would have beaten the Eagles when like 2 years ago when they went to the Super Bowl and lost to the Chiefs.
Well, they had the script right of the underdogs wearing the mask all playoffs. That's
no, because that wasn't 22. That wasn't 22.
Oh,
that was 17.
I thought that was the first Super Bowl.
Yeah, that was the first. But I'm saying that the 22 Super Bowl when the Eagles lost to the Chiefs.
Oh,
in that
when they
Super
lost,
Bowl,
I got you. I thought you were talking
when they
about
lost to him. No. When they lost to him, that was Brock Purdy's like second season or first season, and then Hassan Reddick blew his arm off. So, like, you're the whole Mr. Irrelevant finally gets there. That doesn't work because he's already gotten to the Super Bowl once, and then he lost to the Chiefs. So I don't.
It
see
still
that.
works if they run deep. That's all
their
they're
big
gonna. They're still gonna be running that every week if they run deep.
I don't know because he's gotten paid now.
It won't matter. It won't matter because
6'7". I think he's gotten paid.
Because if he wins, he's still gonna be the first one ever to win the Super Bowl. That was Mr. It's still gonna be a story. Like it still would be the biggest story running every week if he keeps running deep.
I guess that's fair. I guess I can live with that.
Like they're gonna pound. Chris Collinsworth is gonna pound you in the head with that every freaking week. You know he will.
I'm not a fan of Chris Collinsworth, and that's the
Nobody
reason why.
is.
Hey, what are you gonna do? Anybody have last calls? Now that we've gotten fully off the rails, fully off rockers here. Yeah,
we had a mini podcast for you.
It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. Pat, last calls.
Maybe I come on Sports GPS and we do this picking thing for real.
We can. That'll happen Friday if you really want to be on it. But yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the craziness that is. Yeah. I do have a last call. I've got 5. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think it will be 5 as soon as son of a biscuit. Embiid 20+ points. Ryan Rollins 10+ points. Keontae George 15+ points. Kyle Bali 4+ rebounds. Who else was in there? Yeah, it's a 6-legger. It's like 200. Let's see what happens. I'm picking players who have hit streaks in 8+ games in a row. So that's where I'm at with it.
I'm looking one up now because I just want to see the odds because it literally just popped in my head, and I'm betting it as we speak. But I'm going to go under once I figure out what the under is and what the odds are. I'm doing under 21.5 for LeBron James tonight. That old man's on a back-to-back after dropping 30 last night. There's no shot he gets to 20 tonight.
Ew.
You got a 40-year-old going back-to-back that shot a lot last night, played a lot of minutes last night. I don't see it. I'm going under 21.5, and I got that at -105. You know, so I could be crazy. He could drop another 30 tonight, but I think this is gonna be more of a Luka 40-point night than it's gonna be a 30.
That's the last one. It's Knipple. Got Knipple for 15.
There you go. Yeah, that's what I got him at too.
And I got that at essentially 2-1. So
I'm sorry, under 21.5 is actually -125. It was the over that's -105. So they actually so Vegas is leaning towards the under also.
Old man getting it done. But that's going to wrap it up for this show. We will be live tomorrow. Well, some of us will be live tomorrow for another rousing rendition of Just the BetSlips, where we promise you one thing and one thing only daily, and that is to bring you the hot tips to help your bet slips. Go responsibly, chase that bag, and allow us to play you out.
Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bank. with just the bet slips. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Oh no!